in silence.
Welcome guys to my channel. I'm Irish Bullet, providing you guys more FIFA 15 content. And now today we're playing our very first match against Man City, a really tough match in the Community Shield. If we win this, it'll be a crucial start to our season at Arsenal, so I'm really hoping to pull the 3 points here. Showing the cinematics are actually really nice in career mode. I don't think I've seen any YouTuber mention them, but personally I think they are. Probably because I only got next gen, basically the Xbox One, a week or two ago. So yeah, and I just really like the Xbox One so far. The weird thing is though, I noticed if I want to send someone a message that is my friend, you can't actually do it. That's really weird because in the Xbox 360 it's just really easy. You just go to your recent players and there's like 50 odd players or whatever. But there's no such thing in the Xbox One, which is really weird. I don't know why they took it out, but anyway, we're going to move on with the match. Enough of that boring stuff at all. We did sign a few players in last episode. Jovetic being one of them. We also signed Matuidi and someone else. I'm fairly sure that's it. Or one maybe we got Campbell running down the wing, doing some nice skill moves, takes the shot, but it's a beautiful save from Caballero, the Manchester City goalkeeper, who actually made the Argentine squad, if I'm right. So cheers to the man. But a nice shot from Ozil, still saved. Caballero doing a really good job in goals. He prevented a lot of my goals. A really strange penalty we got here. I wasn't even sure what it was at first. I wasn't sure, did I give away a foul or whatever, but I soon realised it was a penalty. And it was because Toure went to block the shot, and he actually took out Campbell in the process. He didn't. It was accidental, which is it's really harsh on Man City. And I'm not sure would it be a penalty in real life, but it definitely is in FIFA because it's a challenge on the player. It's going to be one. Jovetic putting away penalties, first goal for Arsenal, which is a really good start to his career mode, and hopefully more from him. But Marquinhos, he's the other guy we signed. Playing his first match, already injured before halftime, which is really upsetting for his own career mode and for me, considering I literally just signed him. So annoyed with that. But anyway, as you see in the first half, we completely dominated. 9 shots and 6 on target to Man City's 1 shot and 0 on target. Now, career mode, legendary on the Xbox One is a lot easier. Well, I won't say a lot easier, but it is easier than the Xbox 360. Because I was watching loads of other people playing, and it seemed like a lot easier. And I played it, and it's actually, guys, if you get the Xbox One, you play Legendary on 360 in comparison to the Xbox One. It is, like, Xbox One is so much easier. It's a lot easier, and the annoying thing is it's a lot easier to pace abuse, which is why I can understand that a lot of people pace abuse. Like, EA are pretty much wanting you, or they're gifting you to pace abuse, which really frustrates me, but yeah, you can't really do nothing about it. Toure scoring a goal there in the 90th minute, but it didn't matter much because we won the match anyway. We won the Community Shield. A really good start to our career mode. And yeah, I really wanted to get a win here because a win here will give a good start to our season at Arsenal for our progression. And I was just really pleased. And it's a good sight to see that we won our first championship, but first kind of title. And it put the smiles on the fans. But anyway, yes, and in our first match, it's not a tough match. We're coming against Crystal Palace, if I'm right. I'm not fully sure. Then we got Leicester City after that, I think. But as you see from the stats, 11 shots and 7 on target to Man City's 5 and 2 on target. We really did deserve to win. And moving on, we did have Joel Campbell, who was injured for 3 weeks, Marquinhos for 4 weeks, and someone else, for 3 weeks. But we did eventually sign Matuidi. Sorry for the spoiler, I thought we already signed him. We also tried signing Christian Eriksen. Then I realised that my budget, I didn't have enough for him. I only had 5 million, so fortunately we couldn't buy him then, but we might be able to buy him in the future. Diaby, who actually, I haven't seen him play for Arsenal, I don't even know how long. in a Premier League. He might have played in the friendlies, but I'm not sure how long it's been since he's played in a Premier League match. But he is a really good player, and you might have seen it from other YouTubers. If you haven't, his stats are really good. They're all at least 70, which is really good. I mean, he's a well-rounded player. And when I heard this, I kind of wanted to test him out myself, and he was actually really good. I actually tested him out a small bit in Ultimate Team just for myself, just to see what he was like. And personally, I thought he was really good. And I don't really see him as a CDM or a cam. I see him as a pure centre mid, which is what is on his card. He is a centre mid. I don't see him as a defensive player. You know, like you could put him as a defense. In fact, I think I normally put him defensively, but I have him kind of tried playing the centre mid position. Okay, so enough of that for a sec. Wilshere clearly pushed that Crystal Palace player, but apparently the ref was just thought it was grand. And it led to a goal for us, which maybe shouldn't have been a goal because it was a push. So you could argue it shouldn't have been a goal. But guys, I just want to clarify something. The big touch I did around the defender, I wouldn't really call that pace abusing. Although I know you could easily see it as pace abusing. I honestly don't, because if you do like 2 or 3 of those and you're literally running past everyone, it's pace abusing. But I believe if you do it once, it's not too bad. A beautiful goal here from Koscielny. Wilshere took the shot. Koscielny gets in the way, hits off Koscielny, and it goes in. It hits off his heel, I think, and then lobs Speroni and goes into the net. It was a really nice goal, but I'm fairly sure it was unintentional by Koscielny. You will see from the replay, though, it kind of looked like Koscielny meant it, as you will see. Wilshere takes a shot. And you see it there, he kind of shakes he kind of does like a fist pump to the air. Look, you'll see it right now. And then his shot goes in, and then he goes off cheering as if he's like, oh yeah, I score all me, even though it was a complete and utter accident. Crystal Palace coming in here, the 23rd minute. Lovely header, just over the bar. And Gale again, 3 minutes later, nearly scoring. But the shot goes over the bar. But returning back to the conversation of Diaby, he's a really well-rounded player. I would never put him cam position. I really wouldn't consider him a cam, but you could put him CDM, although I think you get more benefit out of him as a centre mid. So yeah, guys, I just thought I'd let you know, because he's a bit of a cheap beast. He's really good. Although there are probably a few better players than him, I personally just recommend him. Crystal Palace here getting a goal in the 40th minute. Put ends to the first half. It looks like when I was watching this over and editing it, I thought it was the full time, because 3-1, I mean, that's pretty much a full time result, but it was only half time. Us having 4 shots at 4 on target, Crystal Palace with 3-1. Podolski nearly scoring a free kick. Podolski, you guys may not know, has gone on loan to Inter Milan, and actually that's not what I was going to say, but he was also my favourite player for Arsenal, so it's kind of a shame for me that he's gone on loan. I don't really have a preference as to why he is my favourite player. He just is. I don't know, when I looked at the team, he stood out. I don't know. He just is, to be honest. Although now I'm kind of thinking Sanchez or Ramsey. Well, Sanchez is probably a most consistent player for Arsenal, although Ramsey is really good as well. So honestly, at the moment, I'd have to say Sanchez is a better player. Podolski picking up his first goal for Arsenal, so I was really happy with that. Doing the Wayne Rooney celebration, can't be fully sure, but I think it was. And Diaby with a beautiful shot, nearly went in off the crossbar. Podolski went for the rebound, but could not reach it. That's an end to the first game. We did pick up 3 points, so I was really happy with that. Guys, that's 2 games I think I've shown you right there. I'm sorry I didn't show you more, but that's because we're buying players and whatever. But in my next episode, I think I'll have 4 matches free, so look forward to that. As you see, we had 12 shots, 9 on target. Crystal Palace with 6 and 3. Dominated Crystal Palace, and we got the result we deserved. I don't think you see it there, that Burnley actually beat Chelsea 2-1, which I was really surprised. But it's a good result. It's a really good result for Burnley. Anyone who beats Chelsea, actually, it's a really good result, obviously, because I think they've only had their 2nd loss this season. Or is their first? I can't remember. I think it's their 2nd. Well, I know there's 2 matches that they haven't won. So it's really good to beat them. Aston Villa wanted Oxlade-Chamberlain for 8 million. 8 million. And the dude, that sounds so American. The player is worth at least 20 million. I was being kind and offering 15.5 million, which is like at least 5 or 10 million less than I would like. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, and I'll see you next time. See you.